Alright, welcome back guys to another video. Doing another analysis video on AU and GU. But first gonna start with AU on a monthly time frame. As we can see, AU was on a downtrend, right? And that's where I drew my trend line. And from the month of August 2020, 2020 and November 2020, AU broke that trend line and retrace all the way to 78%, I mean 78.6% on a fib level, and also found support on a monthly key level. But this candle is still active, got like about 10 days left, so we just gotta wait for it to close. And if it close the way it is right now, or a little bit more bullish, these three candles will be considered evening star candle, more like like a bullish evening star candle. So we should be seeing more like a bullish move, going up. So that's what I'm looking at in AU for the month of, I mean, for this month, but also for this monthly time frame. Like overall, it should be going, bullish. But right now, we're just waiting for a lower time frame to confirm that analysis, what we're seeing on a higher time frame. So we're gonna go down to lower time frame on every single time frame, like the weekly, daily, H4, H1. Um, so right now I have four charts open. So all my charts for AU is different charts, and also for GU it's the same thing, different charts, right? So for this chart right here, it's just a monthly key level. I don't have anything else on it. It's just monthly key level where I draw my monthly key level lines and weekly key levels, and I have a fibs on there too. So we're gonna go to our next chart. So this chart is pretty much my daily and weekly chart, right? So daily is also showing a bearish move, right? Seeing lower, low, lower highs all the way down there, and also I also did copy uh, a weekly key level line from my monthly key levels, right? And put it on this chart also, so I could find confluence where I could, what I'm saying, and match up, and then where I will be able to take a better entry. But we're supposed to be going on a weekly chart, so that's what we're doing right now. So there you go. So weekly chart, right? Weekly charts, bearish move, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now it's forming a lower low, I mean a lower high point on weekly key level, right? Uh, you see how this candle closes like it's like a hammer, inverted hammer on that resistance level, right? It used to be support, now turn resistance, right? Also line up with our trend line also, and around 68, I mean 61.8%, right? So that's like a lot of confluence in this area, right? So first confirmation is it's on our, it's touching our trend line. That's one. Two is it's on the weekly key level, right? Three, it's matching the same area where our fib level is, right? So that should be like all confirmation you will need to confirm your bias to look for sell on lower time frame. Alright, so we're going on to daily. Like I was saying earlier, daily is bearish right now. But if we look lower time on lower this area right here, it was actually broke minor resistance level, so it could touch, you know, go all the way to the daily and the weekly resistance level, right? So, excuse me. Like I was saying, it's on our trend line, right? That's our one confirmation. Second confirmation, 61.8%. That's two. Three is our daily and weekly resistance level all lined up in a perfect area, right? So if you were trading in like last week or so, should have been able to cart sells in the area, or if you're not in a sell already, you should be looking at least for sales right now. So there's that. Um, as you can see, all these three candles right here, it's uh bearish variation right here, bearish engulfing variation. So only thing I'm looking for right here is sales, and TP should be around this resistance level that it broke, and now hopefully we'll turn the support level like at the 65.65 500 area. All right, so our daily is showing bearish move, bearish momentum, bearish structure. So we're gonna go down lower to H4 and see what we can do about that. So H4 broke structure on H4, right? H4 already broke structure, right? It's bullish right now on H4. H4 is showing bullish move, right? Bullish move, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, made it under the high or double top, right? Then made this lower low, right? Because this one is lower than this low right here, right? And then made a freaking lower high, right? So on whenever you trading any currencies or candles, any candles on market or whatever, lower high point, lower high is made on an uptrend. That's indication that market is about to reverse, right? It's gonna go in a different direction to correct itself. So right now, as you can see, it's bearish engulfing like one, two, three, four. Could have take this three right here, but it's also like it's a good candle for bearish engulfing. But add that other one in there, it's perfect, perfect engulfing right there. Plus exhaustion, right? Buyer's exhaustion. So we got our lower high point made on a uptrend on H4. So we should be looking for sales, but at the same time, the only way we should be keeping looking for sell if it broke that level of support right here where I marked it at. Like most of my chart is already pre-marked. I already marked it up already as I was doing my analysis last week. So right now we can see that AU have found support, right? Found support here. It tested that support again. Now it's back on that same area, right? So the only way I will take any sell is if it broke that support level, and on lower time frame, the bearish move that is making is being maintained, right? So, but we do overall, I still feel like it'll most likely gonna go all the way down and retest that area I said earlier, the 500, I mean the 65, 500 area. So, but broke, until it break that support level, I'm not gonna do anything else until it does that. And so this is what we're looking for on H4 right here. So I'm just gonna mark it. Right, gonna mark. So should be at least looking for something like this if it does it, right? But if it doesn't, then you know it's gonna go back bullish. You know, keep on going. All right, because technically this is 38.2, right? It's a 38.2% retrace. So on lower time frame, uh it must break structure on lower time frame for it to go back bullish. But if bearish move is being maintained, then we should be seeing a continuation of that move all the way down to our area of interest, which is right here, and that's where we'll take our buy. But right now, we're only looking for sales. Now we're on H1, right? H1 is showing the same thing, right? The H1 move is kind of fresh because if we look this way, right? H1 broke structure, right? Broke structure, but I mean broke support level and retested, right? Retested, made a lower high, right? And lower low. Then came back, then retested that support level right here that he made right here, right? Retest this area, um, retest this low low that he made, right? Low low, lower high. Then made another lower high point right here and retested it. Retested its previous level of resistance, which used to be support, right? Then now, only thing we're looking for is for it to at least break this level, right? Break this level and retest it also. But right now, like I said, on higher time frame, we saw that this level right here was a support level. So in order for it to keep going bearish, it must break that level of support right here. So we're gonna go lower now. Um, on our M15. M15 is looking solid, but right now look at this, right? It's support level right here. AU at 15 minutes is support, right? So all these exhaustion levels, all these exhaustion candles, right? Support is being maintained right now, right? So we know support is being maintained right now. So once market open and we see how this thing plays out, we should at, should be expecting at least some type of break of a break of resistance in that area down there to even think to even be able to take any buy anything like that. But right now it's we're not doing anything, we're just waiting, right? So we're not taking any buy yet because it didn't break any minor resistance level on lower time frame, and we're not taking sell because it didn't break the support level yet to even think about the continuation, right? So M5 is looking solid. It's still maintaining the support level, right? Or the H4 level right here. This is the M15. So this is a little bit too much information right now. Let's like I would say a little bit noisy. So if you're trading like and trying to take like long higher time frame biases for a sell anything like that, you shouldn't want too many noise, like too much candles and stuff like that that could throw you off. So M15 is it's a good time frame. You know, it's enough information where you could make good decision right here. So right now, like I said, AU on M15 is still maintaining that support level. So we just need that these two things to happen to even so we can react. Either break, either it break that support level and retest it, or broke some type of level of resistance on lower time frame, retest it, and go bullish again, right? So that's two things we are looking for before we can react to do anything with AU this coming up week. But overall, we know the overall we know that AU is bearish because daily is showing us like it's on a bearish move, but on lower time frame it's showing us that we have to wait for a break of support and lower time frame for that continuation of the downtrend. So that's the analysis for AU. So good luck with AU and you know yeah. So we're gonna switch to GU. GU is like one of my main pair. I like trading GU, but sometimes that thing moves way too fast and I've been missing out on moves, but oh well, that's part of trading. So AU, I mean GU is a little bit different. So you can see monthly time frames, find support level right here on a monthly key level, and also is also at the weekly key level right here, right? So if these three candles close like that, it will be good because that just mean it's a bearish, I mean it's a bullish engulfing right here, meaning on lower time frame there was a breakup structure. So we will be just waiting for a retest for it to keep on going bullish. So that's what we have on monthly. So now we are on weekly time frame, right? So weekly is also still looking bearish, right? So weekly is still showing bearish move right here, right? Still bearish market right here. But with what I mark right here, just it was based on a daily chart. So they're going down. I'm going down to my daily chart soon, but right now just looking at the weekly. The weekly, like I said, showing bearish move. Also at the weekly resistance level right here, right? So should be seeing a retrace because that was the last lower high point that was made, right? Lower high. I mean lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Then made a higher high because this high is higher than previous, previous high right here, right? So it retesting that previous structure right here. So daily chart now. Daily chart, it's bullish because one, we could see that it broke our trend line. Two, it did break our a 38.2% fib level structure, which is was this high or high low high. I mean lower high point right here. My bad. With this lower high point, it broke it, made a high low, then I made another high low, high. Now next thing we're looking for is another high low point being formed right here because that will be a retest of the previous structure that it broke, right? So usually when market break structure, right, it usually retests. So if the retest doesn't happen, then usually that's one thing actually that's one thing I always wait for. Break structure and a retest. Like if doesn't retest doesn't happen, I don't really like to take the trade because it's usually not it won't be a good trade in my opinion because every time break structure happen and doesn't retest and I take entry, that thing usually retrace back and then take an L, you know. So for daily, we're gonna wait. Actually, we're not gonna wait because it's at the resistance level. Also, daily resistance level, which is retesting previous level of structure where it broke that support level at right here. So on my note I have right here, the yellow line is weekly resistance level. Looking left, that was the last level of support that was broken. Talking about this level right here. And next note, red line is that daily resistance level, also lined up with the weekly resistance level, right? So this should be like a strong resistance level, and we should be looking for sell and sell all the way to this price point right here. Let's say it should be like 15. It should be at least 15,000 or something like that. Oh, let's do that. Let's say 15,000. All right. So 15 one 1.15 thousand, right? So this will be the move we're looking for from this resistance level all the way down to that 1.15 thousand price point. That will be the move we're looking for. Sell, and once it reaches area right here, and we will be looking for buy on lower time frame. Alright, now we're on our H4. So before we could do all this move that we were talking about on a higher time frame, let's take a look at this right here, right? H4 is bullish, right? It wasn't a bullish move. Now look at what's happening right now. Bullish move, right? Making high high, high lows, right? Made a high high, higher low, then it made a lower high, right? Lower high, lower low, then made a high, but also made a double top right here. With that double top, a bearish engulfing variation was created, right? So like I said, every single time you're on an uptrend and then there's a lower high point that's made, that just means market is ready for reversal at least. Or if it's on a downtrend, you know what I'm saying, the same thing. It's on a downtrend, a high was made, should be expecting some type of reversal, so vice versa. So H4 looking for sale right now because we are at a double top, and also made a lower high point on the uptrend, right? So like you see on my chart with the black candle, this same thing that was on the daily chart. You know, this is where we're looking for. This is where we're looking for support at least, but not all the way down here. Not even at the daily, but who knows? Market can do whatever it wants, but this is the projection I have for this H4 because that's one of the high, but I also could have put it right here too. It wouldn't make any difference really because the market, like I said, is gonna do whatever the market wanna do. So H1 almost it's about the same thing, right? Resistance level right here. All right, so it broke structure right here on H1, right? Structure broke, and then if you did use fibs, you could see that was like a 100% retrace at least. No, not 100%, but 88% retrace on H1. So on lower time frame, we're looking for a break of structure on lower time frame or the support level, and then looking for a sell right here. So we're gonna go to M15. It's M15, right? M15. I like to mark my chart. Not this one. Oh, what is it at? Where's that thing at? It's not it. Nope, nope, nope. Is it that one? No, actually it's that one. Path. Alright, so we're gonna mark this chart right here. Right. So you can see so I could so can mark where that support level is so we could actually mark it correctly so we know where the break would happen or where the support is. Alright, so nah, I don't need that now. Alright, so we can see right now, so we can see this area right here is the support level, right? Because every time it reaches that area, right, bounce over it, right? So this area is this area that it needs to break, right? This area is the area that G you need to break, right? This blue line I just drew right here. This is the support level. G you need to break on a M15 at least and retest it to continue the downtrend that we were looking for on our higher time frame, right? So if it doesn't break this support level right here, then if it doesn't break that support level but break that resistance level right here, then we should be looking for like buy, right? Not like long-term buy, but not like long-term buy until it break this blue line up here. You know, break that blue line and retest it to go keep going bullish. But if you do take a buy, it will be like short-term buy, like from here to that back to that resistance level, right? But right now, since our high time frame is showed us that there's a break of structure that happened on lower time frame, right? With this bearish engulfing right here. But when we look down on our lower time frame, it haven't showed us like where that break structure happened yet, right? I mean, it did happen, but we're just waiting for at this the confirmation on lower time frame, right? Because on lower time frame right now, it's showing that they found support somewhere down here, right? They found support, so we need that support to break and retest it, so we could take our sell right here. So yeah, this is what I have on GU and AU. I didn't want this video to be too long and bore you guys with this information or my tone of voice or whatever, but this should be good information to for the next for this upcoming week on GU and AU. Like I said, overall trend on GU right now is bullish based on the daily, right? So on a daily, we're looking for sales because we're trying to take that counter trend trade right here. And once that reach the area of interest, which is that red line right here, should at least match our trend line, right? So once it does, then that'll be the next time we should be looking for a buy opportunity, right? So same thing on AU, right? On AU, it's overall on a daily is bearish, so we're only looking for sell until it reach that support level. Then if it respects it, then we're gonna be looking for buy on lower time frame. So alright guys, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like this content, please hit the like button, subscribe, and it's free information, so you're not paying for it, anything like that. So just hit the like button, doesn't cost you that much anyway. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.